apparently there's a new era of listening. We're not confused, but we're very, very interested, Judith. What is that?
Right, well basically it's about the fact that the way we listen to audio now and the forms of audio you can listen to has changed phenomenally in the last 10, 15 years. You know, we now listen to so many more services, from streaming services to listening to music or watching music videos on the internet. We've got our own music collections, our MP3 players, our iTunes, all those sorts of things. So what we wanted to do was understand that total audio market and where live radio sat within that, essentially. And that was the reason for commissioning the Audio Now research, which I've just been talking about it.
And also, I mean, you're from the RAB, so you're thinking advertising and the money stream going into radio. And obviously with this multifaceted listening model now, this must be difficult for the advertisers as well to reach our listeners.
Well, it's about understanding how you do it and understanding the roles of the different forms of audio. We get asked a lot of questions by advertisers about, so isn't it all about streaming services now? And actually what this research has demonstrated is that streaming services have their role for certain types of audience and certain types of listening occasions, but live radio is still a really, really important format. And actually if you're thinking about using other services, in an ideal world you'd use both, because you need the live radio to drive the reach and reach the numbers, but sometimes the streaming services to also specifically target audiences within that.
So we're not killing terrestrial broadcast radio just yet?
Absolutely not. No. It was a really interesting piece of research because it's a really positive story for both forms of audio. What we found was the new streaming services were actually, they're helping grow the overall audio medium as a whole, but live radio is still staying very strong within that.
And finally, you say audio consistently and not radio. Why?
Because the study was about audio. We talk a lot about radio, and our heartland at the Radio Advertising Bureau is clearly radio. But more and more we're getting asked questions about the total audio world, the way we consume different forms of audio, including all the new services. So this whole study was looking at that, basically.
Thank you so much.